Uh, Now we are going to discuss about the major moments of Rajasthan. So, major moments of Rajasthan, and we know about that beginning of 19th century, the beginning of 19th century. Okay, and after then, princely state of Rajasthan started signing treaty with the Britishers, and this time is 1880 AD. And in this time princely states started some treaties with Britishers, and these treaties relieved princely state from external attacks of Maratha, Pinjari, and princely state. So all this uh, all this security was provided at the cost of traditional taxes which the ruler passed on the peasantry classes. uh, uh, in case of the state of Udaipur, the tribute paid to the British was one fourth of the total revenue of the state for the first 5 year of treaty. It was fixed 3 by 8 of total revenue after 5 years. The enhancement in land revenue was enhancement in income of Britishers that came at the cost of increased taxes. Hence, the peasantry in the princely state of Rajasthan started suffering under the weight of double exploitation of British. First was imperialism, second was native feudalism. So, Britisher wanted imperialism, and second thing was the feudalism. Okay, and over the period of time, this caused significant dissatisfaction of the public, which resulted the numerous peasant movement. And the peasants in Rajasthan had to pay large number of lag and bag. So in Rajasthan, that is known as the lag bag. Okay, and custom duty also, and begar also. In addition to the heavy land revenue also. So what happened after 1878 AD? After 1878 AD, there was new land revenue settlement were made by Britishers, and that was this settlement were not aimed at improving the agriculture and working conditions. Rather, resulted the decline of agriculture, an increase in poverty, indebtedness in the peasant, and Bhil and other tribes were also left miserable. Exploitation by the British that was just growing again and again. Okay, so kind of major peasant movement. So on the initial stage peasant movement were spontaneous. So initial stage में क्या था? It was spontaneous. Okay, and were outcome of social reform, and that was the outcome of the social reform. But in peasant movement in Rajasthan initially it was arose under the banner of social reform, and the caste panchayat, and there was some caste panchayat, and they were playing a great role in the movement, and the caste organization was developing into the class organization also. So we can see 38 to 49 AD, and this period was peasant movement and the Prajamandal movement, and this time was for the Prajamandal movement. They were responsible government remained in the close cooperation with each other. Okay, so Prajamandal movement, they were responsible for the government and close cooperation with the government also. So now I'm going to start some movement. Some was the बिजोलिया मूवमेंट पीजेंट मूवमेंट दैट वाज ए क्लास. यहाँ पे कुछ जागीर्स होते थे, जागीर ऑफ उदयपुर. ओके, in 1891 AD the majority of peasant in the बिजोलिया belong to the डाकन गोटरा ऑफ जाट. ये कुछ जाट होते थे, ठीक है. तो द बिजोलिया पीजेंट मूवमेंट में बी डिवाइडेड इनटू मेन. लाइक फर्स्ट फेज जो था दैट वाज स्पॉन्टेनियस हो गया था. यहाँ पे कोई लोकल लीडरशिप नहीं थी. सेकेंड फेज दैट वाज 1915 टू 1923. फर्स्ट स्टार्टेड 1897. तो जो सेकेंड फेज था दैट वाज लेड बाय ट्रेन एंड मार्टर्ड लीडर्स जो थे, मैच्योर्ड लीडर थे, ट्रेन थे, ठीक है. एंड matured and the trained leader. Not only this, but this movement also linked up with the mainstream of the nation. And third phase was started in 1941. Okay, now first phase की अगर हम बात करें बिजोलिया में, so that was the यहाँ पे कोई गिरदारपुरन जो थे, विलेज गिरदारपुरन है कोई, तो यहाँ पे डाकर पीजेंट्स होते थे यहाँ पे, 1000 ऑफ डाकर पीजेंट्स. वो काफ़ी एक्सप्लोइटेशन होता था, ऑपरेशंस ऑपरेस्ड थे बहुत ज़्यादा. ओके, सो दैट वाज द रीज़न, दैट वाज द रूट कॉज कि ब्रिटिशर्स उनका एक्सप्लॉयटेशन कर रहे हैं, एंड that was only the root cause of the upcoming of the peasant movement, and the suffering was heavy burden on the land revenue also. So यहाँ के जो मेन जो अच्छे लीडर्स थे उनका नाम है नानजी पटेल ऑफ बेरिसाल एंड द ठाकर जी पटेल गोपाल निवास फोर्ट डेलीगेशन. ओके, सो जो पीजेंट्स थे आल्सो एग्रीड टू टेक सम स्टेप टू गेट रिलीफ. सो यहाँ पे महाराणा उदयपुर जो थे उन्होंने भी यहाँ पे वहाँ पर भी गए ये लोग, एंड दे वांटेड सम ग्रीवेंसेस ऑल्सो. सो 2 रिप्रेजेंटेटिव जो उदयपुर के थे, एंड आफ्टर कंटिन्यूस एफर्ट्स ऑफ द 8 मंथ, तो यहाँ पे महाराणा डेप्यूटेड एंड रेवेन्यू ऑफिसर टू होल्ड इंक्वायरी इन द रेवेन्यू मैटर्स. तो जो मेवाड़ के महाराणा थे, ही टोल्ड दैट गो देयर इन बिजोलिया एंड जस्ट सी द ओल्ड क्या हो रहा है, मतलब एग्जैक्टली व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इन द बिजोलिया. द इंक्वायरी कंडक्टेड एंड आफ्टर देन रेवेन्यू ऑफिसर फाउंड द कंप्लेंट्स ऑफ द पीजेंट वैलिड. अब जो कंप्लेंट्स थी दैट वाज वैलिड एंड ट्रू. ठीक है, सो तो यहाँ पर जो जागीरदार थे उनको वार्निंग दी गई. नानजी पटेल और ठाकरी पटेल को भी एक्सपेल किया गया, और जो भी था सफ़र था उनको ठीक किया गया. देन ईयर ऑफ 1899 एंड 1900 AD जो था वाज द ईयर ऑफ फेमाइन. यहाँ पे फेमाइन आ गया था, डिस्ट्रेस हुआ बहुत ज़्यादा. तो पीजेंट्स जो थे अगेन वो जागीरदारों के अगेंस्ट हो गए, और जागीरदार ने बहुत ज़्यादा उनके ऊपर सेस लगाया. चवरी लाग, सो वन लाग वॉज देयर, नेम इज़ द Chavri Lag. Chavri Lag was in 1903. According to this says, every subject of Bijolia had to pay rupees 13 rupees to the जागीरदार on the occasion of the daughter marriage. चवरी में क्या होता था कि अगर किसी की भी जागीरदार की अगर डॉटर की मैरिज हो रही है, if there is a daughter marriage, then you have to pay 13 rupees to the जागीरदार. And the peasant protected against this arbitrary imposition of the tax, and when जागीरदार refused to take it back, the peasant started migrating to the neighboring state. अगर वो नहीं दे रहा है तो फिर he may go for the neighboring state like बूंदी और ग्वालियर. This changed the attitude of जागीरदार and he rolled back the चवरी tax immediately. अब वो लोग चले जा रहे हैं, that's why they just roll back the चवरी tax and provided certain relief also, and because of that they provided certain reliefs also. One reason was the चवरी tax. Second was Rao Kishan Singh died in 1906 without any heir, and his near relative Prithvi Singh became the Jagirdar. He not only withdrew the concession given Kishan Singh but also imposed some new taxes like Talwar Bandai. Now there was a new tax, that was the Talwar Bandai. Okay, so Talwar Bandai lag was which is paid to the Maharana को दिया जाता था. This is a succession cess होता था. So the peasant of the Bijolia were again forced to live in the state for the destitution, and there was a feudal exploitation also, and the peasant were again compelled to start the movement, and again under the Sadhu Sitaram Das. So main जो यहाँ का जो main leader था that was the Sadhu Sitaram Das. Sitaram Das, okay, and he was also in the Bijolia, assembled lots of people, and he wanted some grievances from the this kind of taxes. The Jagirdar refused to see the peasant, and the peasant decided not to cultivate the land of Bijolia. The decision resulted heavy loss of revenue to the Jagirdar and peasants, and दिसंबर में क्या हुआ 1913 में जागीरदार पृथ्वी सिंह की डेथ हो गई, एंड केशर सिंह वाज ascended the throne, and as a केशर सिंह was a minor, the जागीर was put under the direct control of the उदयपुर state. अब यहाँ पर केशर सिंह हो गए थे माइनर, तो अब ये किसके अंडर आ गई, that was come under the उदयपुर, and this change was in the favor of the agitating the peasants. Okay, so the eventual failure of implementation of concession was the dissatisfaction among the peasant. तो यहाँ पर जितने भी taxes थे that was not going to be reduced. That's why all peasants was very violent, and the rebellion war like all movement was dissatisfaction was there against this movement. So during this phase Bijolia peasant movement started when Sadhu Sitaram Das and Vijay Singh Pathik as assumed the leadership. तो यहाँ पर कौन है, एक तो है साधु सीताराम दास, साधु सीताराम, and one more person was there, that was the Vijay Singh Pathik. These two person were there and they were doing some peasant movement. Okay, he established Vidya Pracharani Sabha. So one sabha was there, Vidya Pracharani Sabha, and a peasant organization is a Bijolia Kisan Panchayat. He established the central committee, and Kisan Panchayat board was also established. The central committee also established Panchayat fund, and यहाँ पे कुछ मन्नालाल पटेल थे, उन्होंने भी अपॉइंट किया सरपंच को, और माणिक्यलाल वर्मा भी थे. वो वॉज ए जागीर एम्प्लॉयड, वॉज हाईली इम्प्रेस्ड बाय द एक्टिविटीज़ ऑफ पब्लिक, एंड ही resigned from the service to work for the peasants. So 3 leaders were there. One was the Sadhu Sitaram Das, second was the Vijay Singh Pathik, and third was, as I had taken the name, Manikyalal Verma. And they all 3 were working against this kind of taxation in the Bijolia. Okay, so during the 1917 AD, many petition with 1,000 of signature of peasant जो है कि ठिकाना में सेंड की गई to abolish the cess and forced labor, war tax, unjustified land revenue. So however the authorities continue to ignore the petitions को काफ़ी इग्नोर किया गया, but subsequently पंचायत बोर्ड decided to launch no rent campaign, और यहाँ पर एक कैंपेन स्टार्ट हुआ. द नेम वॉज द नो रेंट campaign. Okay, and this no rent campaign was started, and the peasant decided not to obey orders of Thikana, and the Maharana of Udaipur was adamant not to consider the demand and instructed to Thikana authority to crush the movement. Okay, and Sadhu Sitaram Das, Manikyalal Verma were arrested. 51 person were arrested. Vijay Singh Pathik was underground हो गए वो, ठीक है, and he was guided the movement, and there was a satyagraha also. So this is all. The movement was intensified, and the peasant decided not to cultivate the land of Bijolia. The Rajasthan Seva Sangh and Rajputana Madhyavad Sabha also extended their support to movement. तो यहाँ पर अब 2 बड़ी सभाएं आई. पहली सभा थी राजस्थान सेवा संघ, and second was the Rajputana Madhya Bharat Sabha. Rajputana Madhya Bharat Sabha, and this both extended their support, and the leader of the peasant tried to get the support of the Indian National Congress but could not succeeded. So the leader of Bijolia built up pressure which is compelled Udaipur Maharana to appoint a second inquiry commission. The Thakur Raj Singh of Bedla was appointed the chairman of the commission, and Ramakant Malviya and the Takht Singh Mehta were member. The inquiry commission, after the investigation, recommended that the grievances of the peasants should be redressed on the advice of Mahatma Gandhi, Madan Mohan Malviya, and all the efforts of Madan Mohan Malviya failed as the state was not in favor of any agreement. Like यहाँ पर महात्मा गांधी भी आए, Madan Mohan Malviya also came for the agreement, but they were not agreed on that. And the peasant movement of Bijolia was intensified, and the Kisan Panchayat began to run. And the Kisan Panchayat decided that no cultivation would have any direct dealing with the Thikana, and they also refused to pay the land revenue, cess, begar, boycotted the courts, police, and Thikana. And movement was also influenced by the Russian Revolution, and that was also influenced by the Russian Revolution. Okay, so the peasant movement of Bijolia became the main source of inspiration. In such circumstances, British government was afraid of Bijolia agitation, and government of India appointed a high power committee. The committee was Governor General in Rajputana, Robert Holland. So who was there? That was Robert Holland, and he was the part of high powered committee. And the committee held talk with the Sarpanch of Bijolia and Secretary of Rajasthan Seva Sangh, Ram Narayan Chaudhary, Manikyalal Verma. So the agreement introduced much awaited judicial police jail reform, an authority recognizing Kisan Panchayat. Panchayat was entrusted with the powers and functions, and provided abolition of begar. Okay, so lots of reforms were taken place after that. Now we are coming in the third phase. So in the third phase, that was in 1923 AD. Okay, so here what happened, peasant uprising in the other parts were put into end with the representative, and which encouraged the British state and Thikana authority to deal with the peasant cruelly. So arrest of Vijay Singh Pathik gave a setback to the peasant movement, and the Thikana paid no attention to implement the agreement, and state of affair further worsened. And what happened here? Vijay Singh Pathik was released in 1927 under the order of re-entry in the Mewar was forbidden. By this, the Manikyalal Verma detached himself from the Bijolia. मूवमेंट। तो यहाँ पर जो माणिक्यलाल वर्मा था, ही वॉज द पर्सन हु डिटेच फ्रॉम द मूवमेंट and peasants started sending their condition and resignation from their unirritated holdings, and the peasant now tried to get their land and new occupations kind of things. So leadership passed into the Jamnalal Bajaj and Hariba Upadhyay. Now who is the leader in the third phase? The name was the Jamnalal Bajaj, and second name was the Haribau Upadhyay. This two person was there. They have the leadership now, and all this lead decline in the peasant movement in 1930 तक आते आते थोड़ा डिक्लाइन हो गया था. and the peasant got their surrender lands, उनको लैंड भी मिल गए. प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ मेवाड़ भी थे वहाँ पे कुछ, सर राजगोपालाचार्य held a dialogue with the प्रजामंडल and handed over the acquired land. तो जो राजगोपालाचार्य थे उन्होंने सारा लैंड एक्वायर्ड किया हुआ था वो हैंडेड ओवर कर दिया. ओके, सो कंक्लूजन क्या निकलता है कि जो बिजोलिया पीजेंट मूवमेंट है could not attain its ultimate goal, but it did succeed in infusing anti-feudal consciousness among the peasant, and it also proved a severe blow on the feudalism. इसने क्या किया, फ्यूडलिज्म को दूर करने का काफ़ी अच्छा काम किया. It also proved to be the severe blow. Feudalism also inspired the encouraged such type of movements, and this prepared the ground for the mass struggle and social development. So what is important thing? First is time period 97 to 1940 AD. इम्पोर्टेंट पर्सन कौन है? नानजी पटेल हैं, फिर ठाकरी पटेल हैं, गोपाल निवास हैं, साधु सीताराम जी हैं. सेकेंड फेज हुआ था 1915 से 1923 के बीच में. यहाँ विजय सिंह पथिक हैं, माणिक्यलाल वर्मा एंड भूप सिंह भी कहते हैं जिनको, विजय सिंह पथिक को. ठीक है, सो दैट इज़ ऑल अबाउट द बिजोलिया मूवमेंट. नाउ सेकेंड जो मूवमेंट है दैट इज नोन एज द बेगू मूवमेंट. बेगू पीजेंट मूवमेंट. ओके, बेगू पीजेंट मूवमेंट वॉज वन ऑफ द फार्मर मूवमेंट था ये भी ड्यूरिंग द ब्रिटिश एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन इन इंडिया. बेगू इज़ द विलेज ऑफ चित्तौड़गढ़. और ये कहाँ है, एरिया कौन सा पड़ता है? दैट इज़ नोन एज ए चित्तौड़गढ़, एंड दैट इज़ अंडर द टैक्सेस बाय द मेवाड़ गवर्नमेंट, जो है उसके अंडर में टैक्सेस लिए जाते थे. दिस मूवमेंट वॉज स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम द मेनाल इन 1921, एंड इट वॉज स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम द मेनाल 1921, where the farmer gathered and decided struggle against the movement, and Vijay Singh Pathik was also a leader. and यहाँ पर भी लीडर कौन है अपने? विजय सिंह पथिक सर. and after some time Vijay Singh Pathik gave leadership to the Ram Narayan Chaudhary. okay, so farmer decided not to pay the lag and बाग, उन्होंने मना कर दिया. ये भी इंस्पायर्ड था किससे? बोल्शेविक एग्रीमेंट से. एंड मोनार्मेंट पॉलिसी जो थी, प्लेस ऑफ ठिकानेदार अंडर द मुनसारमेट पॉलिसी. तो गवर्नमेंट सेंड ट्रेंच कमीशन, और इसी मूवमेंट में गवर्नमेंट ने एक ट्रेंच कमीशन भेजा था, एंड दैट ट्रेंच कमीशन इंक्वायरी इनटू डिमांड्स ऑफ द बेगू मूवमेंट. ओके, सो ट्रेंच हेड ऑफ द कमीशन जस्टिफाइड ऑलमोस्ट ऑल द टैक्स एक्सेप्ट द स्मॉल टैक्सेस. लेटर ऑन क्या हुआ? 1923 13 जुलाई में ट्रेंच ओपन हुआ, एंड जो नॉन वायलेंट असेंबली थी यहाँ पे 2 फार्मर्स थे, रूपा जी और कृपा जी दाकड़, और उनको किल कर दिया गया. दे वर रिमेंबर्ड द मार्टायर ऑफ बेगू. लेटर ऑन द result of the agreement the endowment system taxes was adopted. ओके, लाटा कूटा प्रथा जो थी या फिर बेगार सिस्टम जो था, दैट ऑल वर अबोलिश्ड, एंड लैंड सेटलमेंट्स को हमने अडॉप्ट कर दिया. अब अगला मूवमेंट आता है हमारा नीमू चढ़ा. नीमू चना मस्कर, इसको नीमू चना मस्कर भी कहा जाता है. ठीक है, सो दिस वॉज इन 1923 to 24 AD, एंड किंग ऑफ अलवर जो थे उन्होंने क्या किया था? जय सिंह ने इंक्रीज़ कर दिया था. यहाँ पे अलवर के किंग थे जय सिंह, इन्होंने क्या किया था? लगान को दे इंक्रीज द लगान, एंड पीजेंट अपोज इट, एंड अबाउट 800 पीजेंट जो थे वो गैदर्ड हो गए लिमूचना में. पुलिस ने फायर किया बहुत ज़्यादा, एंड मैनी पीजेंट वर मर्डर्ड. महात्मा गांधी कॉल्ड द इंसिडेंट एज ए जलियांवाला बाग हत्याकांड, एंड डायरची डबल डिस्टिल्ड भी कहा जाता है. ठीक है, डायरची ऑफ डबल डिस्टिल्ड. So this was about the Nimuchana, and that was which area? That was Alwar area. Okay, now next was the Bundi. Next was the Bundi movement. That was in 1922 AD, and यहाँ के जो है नैनू राम शर्मा, and excessive levy and rents imposed by the government. So that's why farmer of the Bundi organized the Kisan Sabha in the Dabi. They organized the Kisan Sabha in the Dabi village. नानक बील was killed, और यहाँ पर कौन मरे? नानक बील. Nanak Bhim was killed about the shootout by the police. Next was the Sikar peasant movement. Sikar में भी कुछ हो रहा था. So Sikar movement was there was also exploitation from the government. Lag Bagh, Begar, feudal lords was also there. So that's why Ramcharan Chaudhary prepared an environment for the movement for the publishing newspaper. That was the Tarun Rajasthan, Tarun Rajasthan and Daily Herald. Daily Herald. Tarun Rajasthan and Daily Herald. And Rajasthan Kesariya Jat Sabha was established, and now that was the peasant opposed the feudal administration. Lagan was reduced and land settlement was done in the Sikar also. तो सिक्कर में जो था ना एक बहुत बड़ा लाइक तरुण राजस्थान यहाँ का न्यूज़पेपर था, एंड डेली हेराल्ड एंड द तरुण राजस्थान, दिस टू न्यूज़पेपर वाज इन द सिक्कर. ठीक है. नाउ नेक्स्ट वाज द कतराथल पीजेंट मूवमेंट. नेक्स्ट वाज द कतराथल मूवमेंट. सो दिस मूवमेंट यहाँ पे थे हरलाल सिंह थे, इन्होंने ऑर्गेनाइज किया था सिक्कर के कतराथल मूवमेंट में. दैट वाज अगेंस्ट द पीजेंट स्टार्टेड द अगेन द एक्सप्लॉयटेशन ऑफ द ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट. सो किशोरी देवी वाज आल्सो लीडरशिप, हरलाल वाज आल्सो इन लीडरशिप. एंड नाउ नेक्स्ट वाज दूधवा खारा पीजेंट मूवमेंट. दूधवा खारा मूवमेंट वाज ठिकाना था एक दूधवा खारा वाज फोर्सफुली कलेक्टिंग लगान दूधवा खारा रीजन ऑफ बीकानेर. सो आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट दूधवा खारा and that area is in the Bikaner. And they were taking the Lagan. So that's why Vidya Magaram took all the leadership. यहाँ पे कौन है? Magaram ji in the Bikaner. And like Ganga Singh arrested and sent that jail by accusing the sedition. This event was known the Bikaner conspiracy in the Dudhwa Khada. So यहाँ पर गंगा सिंह थे, उनको अरेस्ट कर दिया गया. चांदमल बाहर, तो यहाँ के जो रूलर थे बीकानेर के गंगा सिंह, इन्होंने चांदमल बाहर को अरेस्ट कर दिया और सत्यनारायण आदि को, एंड सेंड देम टू जेल, और उनको जेल भी भेज दिया था. तो इसी को हम बीकानेर कॉन्स्पिरेसी भी कहते हैं. नेक्स्ट है अलवर पीजेंट मूवमेंट. सो द अलवर पीजेंट मूवमेंट की अगर बात करें तो अलवर के जो राजा हैं वो भी जय सिंह हैं. अलवर ऑफ राजस्थान आर फेमस फॉर द कल्टिवेशन ऑफ इंडिगो. सो दैट्स वाई यहाँ पे दीज क्रॉप्स वर बीइंग डिस्ट्रॉयड बाय द वाइल्ड बोर्ड्स. मतलब यहाँ के सुअर होते थे जो कि यहाँ की फसल को नष्ट कर देते थे. सो दैट्स वाई पीजेंट स्टार्टेड मूवमेंट अगेंस्ट दिस वाइल्ड बोर्ड्स, एंड solving this problem in the end, ban on the killing of the wild boars were lifted. Next was the Mayo peasant movement, and this was the farmer of Mayo. That was also the Alwar region. It was also in the Alwar region, and it was started due to the excessive levy imposed by the government, and Mayo farmers started the agitation, but it was suppressed. Now Marwar government reduce कर लिया उन्होंने थोड़ा बहुत टैक्स. Okay, and export of female animals was banned with the efforts of Marwar Hitkarni Sabha in the Mayo movement, and Mayo movement was also in the Alwar region. And Jai Narayan Vyas was the leadership of Marwar Hitkarni Sabha का जो leader था, that was the Jai Narayan Vyas. Okay, now next जो movement है, that is the Bharatpur peasant movement. So Bharatpur peasant movement, most of the land of Bharatpur state was controlled by the state. New land settlement system को यहाँ launch किया गया in 1931, and due to it land revenue was increased हो गया, and agitation was increased in the farmer. The state government ignored their movement, and a meeting was organized as a Boji Lambardar, leadership of Boji and Lambardar. Okay, and now this movement was arrested by Boji was arrested by the end of the movement. Okay, so this all was the peasant movement of the Rajasthan.